What's up, guys? People's Podcast is back. We are the SmackTalk team. We're here to bring you our exclusive SummerSlam predictions ahead of this Sunday's pay-per-view. If you guys didn't remember, I am Macho Man Matty Savage.
I'm Timo.
Dan Go here.
And I'm Insider BA.
Of course, all of our social media is in the description of this post. Follow us on our Twitter, our Facebook, our YouTube. Follow everything. Follow our blog because we don't get to everything. I had a great post about how Dean Ambrose coming back on Raw was a mistake. Read it. Anyway,
share it,
read it, do it all. Big shout out to My Fantasy Sports Talk. Mad support from them all the time. And I got my laptop in front of me. We're live on Facebook and on Twitter. I'm going to have both feeds up. I want to see the comments rolling in. I want to see the likes rolling in. And I'm going to be replying. I'm going to shout you guys out live. And that's just how it's going to go, you know?
Let's go.
So basically, this Sunday is the biggest pay-per-view of the summer. It is SummerSlam. Guys, are you ready for SummerSlam?
Jacked up.
So
Let's
ready.
go.
I wasn't ready.
Well, of course, this show is going to consist of our predictions. And then after our predictions, you got to stay tuned because the chop is coming back. We get to see who gets chopped for the Extreme Rules.
Extreme Rules was the last
I was away for that pay-per-view. I mean, I'm not really sure how the results went. We'll get to that later, so stay tuned for that. Again, like, share, follow us, and you guys ready to get this rolling?
Let's go.
So we got a stacked card. We got 13 matches. I think it is 13 matches to get to. We got a lot to get to.
It's going to be a long night.
It's going to be a long night. I think it starts at 5, I believe.
Oh, kickoff starts at 5. The live show starts at 7.
My goodness, that's going to be a lot of wrestling.
So
let's get to the pre-show. We're going to kick it off. We got Rusev and Lana taking on Cianis and Zelina Vega. So, guys, I need a pick, and I need who is taking the pin.
Who wants to start it off?
I'll be happy to start it off. Clearly, they're pushing Andres Cianis to the moon, and Rusev, unfortunately, is going to be another stepping stone to another person in his career. Clearly, the whole feud going on is Aiden English gets involved every single time Lana has a match or Rusev gets a match. It's not his fault. It's just unfortunate circumstances that makes them lose. He's an idiot. Okay.
It is his fault.
With that being said, I think he will get involved again this upcoming Sunday, and unfortunately, that will cost Rusev and officially break up Rusev Day with Aiden English. And with that being said, Cianis and Zelina Vegas. Wow, Vega. Not Vegas. Vegas might be talking on Sunday. We'll find out. But Zelina and Cianis will be taking the win. Taking the pin, Rusev.
Ooh. Wow. I'll happily go second here. Just a reminder, we are throwing out the matches. We obviously take bonus points. So tag team matches usually come up with who gets pinned. So if you're following at home, please make your bonus picks. If you send them in the comments, we're always tracking your guys' picks compared to what we do. So for my prediction for the Rusev Lana Almas Vega match, I am going with I gotta go with Cianis and Zelina here. I think they're just too good right now. Like the matches they're putting on are A+ quality. I think Almas has been getting a lot of shine. So I think Zelina will actually pin Lana. So I got Lana taking the pin, and I got Zelina and Cien. I got them winning. I'm just going
Andres Cianis.
Who'd you have taking the pin?
I got Lana taking the pin.
Andres Cianis.
It looks like we're walking.
So, yeah, I guess we're going
Keep going right down
right
the
to
road.
left, a little backwards.
Might work out that way.
I'm going also with Cianis and Zelina Vega. I think it's pretty predictable what's going to happen. We're going to have Aiden English come and try and save the day, mess up again, and that causes Rusev and Lana to lose. That's the last straw. I have Lana getting pinned as my bonus pick. I don't know. It's just a pre-show match, so I don't expect anything crazy.
So the way I'm looking at this match, I don't know if anybody else feels the same way, but I feel like Rusev and Cianis kind of look alike. I mean, I don't know.
The beard, maybe?
The beard, and when Rusev had the long hair, I don't know. Irrelevant in this conversation of the match.
Skinny.
I'm just trying to build up this pre-show match because it's basically just going to be the kind of match that tries to get the crowd fired up as they're rolling into the building. I think this is actually going to be the first match of the pre-show, of the 3 on the pre-show. I mean,
I don't think so.
I would love.
actually.
You don't think so?
No, I think the cruiserweight will probably go first.
No way. We'll see.
We will see.
I'm not gonna put a chop on the line for that, but
Pre-show.
I'll leave it at that. Pre-show chop, no. So I mean, I would love to see Rusev and Lana win. I guess we can say Rusev is finally a face. I guess.
I guess so. Yeah, it's.
Somewhat.
I mean, in betweener probably like Edge was back in the day.
He's just Rusev.
Yeah, he's Rusev Day.
All right.
The fans love him.
Well,
They book him terribly.
I just think it's very unfortunate that he was actually the number one contender for the W Championship at Extreme Rules, and now he's on the kickoff show.
Just like
With that being said, my pick for this match is also going to be Cien Almas and Vega. Unfortunately, I mean, I love Almas. I think there's big things coming for him on SmackDown. This is a great feud, way better than the feud he had with Sin Cara.
Yes.
They're going to get the win, and taking the pin is Rusev, not Lana, because Lana's already taken 2 L's from Vega on SmackDown. So I'm going to leave it at that. So before we move on to the next match, I just want to roll through some of the comments that are coming in here. Dan the Man, we saw him at the Pats game last week. SmackTalk team, how you doing? We got Johnny Los with the thumbs up. We got Danny Garcia with the wave. Dan the Man again, I'm ready for SummerSlam, the biggest party of the summer, baby.
Damn right.
Danny Garcia again. Almas and Vega win. Lana takes the pin.
Okay.
Boom, I like that.
With you guys.
So, guys, I'm going to keep going real quick. Dan the Man, Almas and Vega with Almas pinning Rusev due to Aiden English interference.
Right there, that's me.
And then what do we got here? We got Kelby Costa tuning in. What's up, Kelby? He's got Rusev and Lana taking the win on this one.
Wow.
Very interesting.
Kelby, who takes the pin, brother?
Yeah, who's taking the pin. Guys, again, love everybody tuning in, dropping the comments. If you keep track of all your picks, send it to us in like a note or an email. Email us send us your picks. We'll keep track.
Yeah.
We'll shout you out on the next show. See how you did compared to the real expert tier. You know what I'm saying?
Heyo.
So
Just quickly, if you're watching on Facebook, private message us. If you're on Twitter, you can direct message us. We'll get your picks out. And if you go 13 for 13, I mean, there might be something in store for you guys. So 13 for 13 winner gets a special prize.
damn,
About
the
No
pressure's
bonuses.
on,
No
guys.
bonuses, just the matches.
Yep, just the matches.
Kelby's got Almas taking the pin.
Oh,
Just saying.
yeah, Kelby.
And then we got Brendan Griffin saying, I got Brendan Griffin coming out of nowhere, dropping the pedigree.
Oh,
That's a
damn,
bonus.
I fly BG.
High five, BG.
That's a
what's up,
bonus
man?
point right there, bro.
So let's move on. Next match we got here on the pre-show. I got the Cruiserweight Championship match. Cedric Alexander defends against Drew Gulak.
So I'll be happy to start again. I mean, it's actually
Yeah.
pretty smoothly going this way. Cedric Alexander, I don't watch 205 Live. It's probably a good show ever since whatever his name took over.
Drake Maverick.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I did see a promo from Drew Gulak. Gulak, right? Gulak.
Yeah.
I actually like Drew Gulak, believe it or not. He's trying to make a better 205 Live. And you know what? Drew Gulak is going to win the Cruiserweight Championship at SummerSlam on the pre-show to make a big splash to start off SummerSlam right there.
I love it.
Wow.
I don't care. Give me a chop for it. It's going to happen. If I lose Drew Gulak, I'm still behind you 100%.
With that being said, I will not put my chest up on the line. I do not have Gulak winning. I have the Cruiserweight champion, Cedric Alexander, holding the belt for a little longer. I will side with BA here on not watching 205 Live enough at all. I kind of just breezed through some comments, and I'm like, all right, that must have been a good match. I'll take your word for it. I wish I could give you guys more. I just can't. I'm sorry. I mean, if you guys know, if there's something that can persuade me here, drop it in the comment. Maybe I'll take your word for it. But at this moment, before Macho Man Matty Savage makes his pick, I'm going to stick with Cedric Alexander.
You know what? I think I actually agree with BA. That would be a great way to kick off SummerSlam. But I'm still going to pick Cedric Alexander.
Pick it safe. It's okay.
I'm picking to not get my chest
I
chopped.
make a lot of gambles, as you can see. I picked Carmella 3 pay-per-views straight, and she gave me the win.
But I'm going to go Cedric Alexander retains. And
And I don't really have much to say about this one, but I'm also going with Drew Gulak.
Ooh.
We got a split here.
I got a new champ. I mean,
yeah.
I gotta say, I ain't reaching right now. Too sweet. I mean, again, I haven't watched a lot of 205 Live. None at all, actually. I've read here and there. I get what Drew Gulak's doing.
His new look, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a new
His promo is actually pretty good.
I'm just not sure how successful Cedric Alexander has been as a champion. It's time for something new, I think, and I think it's time for
You don't even know how long he's had the belt for.
He's had it since WrestleMania,
Yeah,
right?
since WrestleMania. That was the finals of the tournament.
Yeah, that's enough. It's been enough time. It's
Yeah.
time for the
12
Drew Gulak time. So I'm going with Gulak on this one. Rolling through some more comments before we move on. On our Twitter, we got Seeker Brawl 22.
All right.
Maddie didn't get the black shirt memo, and
Damn.
I guess not.
Damn, he did not.
Damn. And
It's pretty surprising too, with all WWE shirts coming out in black. You got the one.
It's like they have two colors.
gotta go gray, man. That's it. You gotta switch it up.
I guess so.
We got Julian Pope tuning in here on our Facebook. Biggest party of the summer. He's ready to rage on Sunday night.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
I won't be there, but BA is gonna be there with you for sure. Dan the Man, Cedric Alexander retaining the Cruiserweight Championship.
Yeah.
Danny Garcia, Cedric grabbing the W, and then Brendan Griffin dropping the Drew's brother Rory was at the workout.
Oh, nice.
The W tryout that BG went to. Check out our podcast that we had with BG
Yeah.
to find out what exactly I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And
So-
we do have both podcasts up. So interview 1 pre-show before he actually goes to Florida. This is High Fly
This is
BJ.
back in
And
June.
part 2, the part 2.
Part 2, and coming back.
It's coming back. The return of High Flyer.
So it's
High
on
Flyer.
on YouTube. If you want to go back on our videos on Facebook, check it out.
High Fly's been doing pretty good things. Got his way on the local newspaper here. So big ups to him and thank you for following along, man. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Want to read,
So,
want to read that last comment there?
Yeah, we got Kelby. Maddie, you need to rock the NWO shirt.
I'm going to cut you off.
Oh.
Stay tuned for Inside of BA's Rumor Mill this upcoming Monday when I have an NWO rumor for you.
Done.
Bang.
That's
See
going
you.
to be good.
See you Monday.
Wow. Take that with a grain of salt.
Damn right.
All right, let's move on. Last match of the pre-show. We got the Raw Tag Team Championships on the line. It's the crazy-ass B Team taking on the Revival. And who's taking the pin, guys?
So, B Team, they're clearly doing. They didn't drop the titles at the last year review, so they clearly want to keep running the show with them. And the fact that they changed their entrance theme song to the cheerleading theme song, I guess, in a way, like "Go B Team," whatever, go. I actually like it. It's pretty funny. I'm gonna have B Team retaining the championships, and just because I don't know if his name is Dash Wilder, maybe it is Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, but the Revival, unfortunately, you need to get revived, and I don't think you're gonna win this match on a kickoff show. With that being said, Scott Dawson will take the pin.
I like that pick. I also have the B Team taking home, keeping their belts. I got Scott Dawson losing the belt, and this Raw
Taking it.
Tag Team Championship division has been extremely just poorly booked throughout, since last year's WrestleMania. We haven't seen
sucks.
And I appreciate the B Team. I think they bring some funk to the Raw Tag Team division, but the Revival and NXT were unmatched. They were phenomenal, and to see them, I guess, held down from their actual potential, it bothers you. I mean, if I were an NXT athlete, and I've tweeted this probably 3 or 4 times, I would not want to get called up to SD Live or Raw. You're just hurting yourself. If I had to be a champion and lose it, I just asked to keep that feud going in NXT. I would not want to jump up.
I see exactly what
I
you're saying.
feel you guys on the Revival. I think the Raw division is exactly a pre-match for any pay-per-view. I don't think the Raw Tag Team division deserves to be on the main card just because I see nothing special. Yes, that was a burn on the entire tag team division. I know it's not you, it's the creative. I get it. Again, just a reminder, I did pick the B Team, and I have Scott Dawson taking the pin. Sorry, guys.
That's all right.
You got a lot to get off your chest there.
I actually agree with Danny. I hate this tag team division right now. There was so much talent, and then the B team, and I mean, it just goes to show when the Revival is actually fighting for a championship.
Right.
When's the last time the Revival were actually relevant? Like, I like them in NXT too, but
That's the thing. That's what Danny was saying. Like,
the booking has been terrible almost all year long. The leaders of Worlds, they were mediocre in the end. But I have the B team winning and retaining. Like Brian said, they have a lot going for them. New theme. They're getting like new merchandise now too.
Yeah.
So
Such a joke, though.
Yeah, it is.
I hate them. But they're going to win, and I'm going to go with Scott Wilder. I mean,
a
Dash
little bit of
Wilder.
mix of both.
it's a
here.
mixture of both.
Yeah.
You know?
Dash Wilder. Dash Wilder.
I see.
Or
He
do I
was,
want-
he was trying to get a point no matter what. There, I see what you were trying
Dash
to do.
Wilder.
All right.
Scott
Scott
Wilder.
Wilder.
I'm also gonna join you guys. I gotta go with the B team. Unfortunately, just tagging off a quick comment here from Kelby. Raw still has tag team titles. Damn, and that can
Put
be
that in
more
the
true.
list, Kelby, with the Universal title.
Raw
Hey.
is struggling other than that Intercontinental title right now.
For real.
And I'm sorry,
You
can't
guys-
forget about Alexa Bliss. I'm talking about Raw.
I agree.
But anyway, not to get too off topic, B team wins. I'm gonna go with what did I write down here? I got Scott Dawson taking the pin. I mean, that was just I flipped the coin, and that's the easiest name I could spell.
Literally, that's why I picked him too.
I'm really not looking forward to this match at all. The Revival is just they got nothing going for them. It's we need the Authors of Pain to take over this division as soon as possible.
I agree.
Rolling back into the comments
I've
here,
already forgotten about the Authors Pain. They've been so
Unfortunately.
Probably booked.
boring.
they're stuck with Titus Worldwide, man.
Division sucks.
So coming back to before, we got Brendan Griffin saying the fans need to leave Maddie alone. Man. Everybody's attacking me for my gray shirt and shit. Like I'm just
He's just living.
living the dream, baby. Danny Garcia, B team wins with Dawson taking the pin. Dan the Man, the B team retained the tag team championships with Bo Dallas pinning Scott Dawson. That's
Bo?
getting the win there. And then we got
That's important.
Dan Oliveira, B team all the way. It looks like we got another B team fan here.
They suck.
Oh no. So you guys want to get to the main card? I think we're done with
Please,
this pre-show
man, that was-
Margo. Like
All right.
this might have been the longest pre-show discussion we've had to date.
Thank
But
God.
Thank you for the comments.
Well,
Like
it's 2 hours.
comments coming in. We got to
SummerSlam,
shout
man.
everybody out. We got to keep going. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to follow. And now let's get to the main show. Let's kick it off. First match I got here. I got Finn Balor against Constable Corbin again.
And Finn Balor will make it entertaining. Baron Corbin, on the other hand, will not, as he's always Constable Boring Corbin.
Wow. I like that.
Constable Boring Corbin.
That's a mouthful.
All right, Peter, the name.
So, I have a rumor for you. Basically, I heard that the Demon will appear at SummerSlam and destroy Baron Corbin just because he's getting picked on by the man guy, just because he's tall. I actually like the fact that it's going to be a surprise and not announced.
Well, you
I
just
know
ruined the surprise.
It's a rumor. Take it with a grain of salt, Timo.
Damn.
With that being said, the Demon does not lose. Hopefully, the Demon shows up because I have Finn Balor taking the win in this matchup.
I too have Finn Balor taking the win. I actually put a poll out to the universe probably 2 weeks ago on Monday Night Raw. The poll was, does Finn Balor stay Balor Club Balor or Demon Balor? Whopping 73% of y'all guys thought that Demon was making his debut at SummerSlam again. Hopefully you guys are all right, because that's the reason why I'm picking the Demon to win here. I think that was the last time we actually saw the Demon
Was that
persona
SummerSlam?
with SummerSlam,
Yes.
so it'd
Been
be
a year.
a good revive of his character. See what I did there? Yeah, so Finn Balor.
I think I gave you guys a stat last time. Finn Balor, he's still undefeated one-on-one at pay-per-view. He won his last pay-per-view one-on-one, and he's going to win this pay-per-view one-on-one, regardless if the Demon shows up or not. So I'm going Finn Balor. He keeps the streak alive.
Boom. That's right.
I'm going to have to agree. Let's keep it going. It's got to be Finn Balor. I'm not interested in this match whatsoever. This feud needs to end. I don't care if we get Demon Balor. Like, I'm just good, man. These guys are just stuck in the middle of the card, and it's going to be an all right match. But Finn Balor takes the win, and I don't give a damn either
And
way.
just before we move forward, this whole storyline, I mean, I'm just going to say, Big Cass, this could have been you, brother. You had this going for you. This is Vince McMahon not giving up on the I'm big, you're small
Literally.
feud, and he just put it to them to sorry, this is terrible. This is awful. You can't make fun of a guy because he's small. It don't make
It's the
sense.
same feud we just had with Cass and
Oh
Daniel
my
Bryan.
God, garbage.
So we got Dan the Man, Balor all the way, and Dan Garcia, Demon wins. So it looks like no love for Constable Corbin, and
He's probably
We
gonna
got
want
a lot of Dan's in this chat right now. We got
Man.
like 3 or 4. We got
Dan
TNT.
Oliveira, Dan Sadinsky, Dan Garcia. Damn, Daniel. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
3
We got
Dans in the
Dan Go
comment.
right
We
here.
got Dan Go here. I think
Good
we're
God.
on to something, boys.
So how about the Money in the Bank contract match? Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens. If Braun Strowman gets counted out, disqualified, any way that he can lose, he loses that contract. Makes it a little more interesting. Is that going to make you take Kevin Owens, BA?
You can't go against the monster. I am still picking Braun Strowman, even though it makes sense for Kevin Owens to win here. I'm gonna be smart on this one and not go against Braun Strowman.
I like that. So I'm going to throw a little wrench in the road here. Just to throw my pick out quickly, Braun Strowman.
That's not a wrench in the road.
No. Let me tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Because I feel like the cash-in is inevitable at that SummerSlam. I think. So here is the reason why. Ring of Honor sold out Madison Square Garden. That pay-per-view All In, that's still Ring of Honor, right? Is that the one?
That's just Cody
Just
Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes
and
project.
Their own
Young Bucks.
independent.
They sold out Madison Square Garden. Now, last time I checked, Madison Square Garden has not been sold out by the WWE in about 3 years back. So I think they have Braun cashing in his win. I mean, he wins here and he cashes in at SummerSlam because that would just be huge. You wouldn't want to miss another show. You wouldn't want to miss another SummerSlam episode. So I think the element of the surprise here to get more butts in the seats is to have a Braun Strowman pop.
Right.
So that's why I think that can still be around. So I think that's lingering. I got Braun Strowman win.
Okay.
I don't know. I think you're getting a little too complex with that one.
Let my mind work, Timo.
I mean, I'm just going to be simple. Braun Strowman ain't losing. Braun Strowman, the monster. I don't think he gets DQ'd. It would be interesting to see the Money in the Bank switch because I don't think Braun Strowman
Needs
it because he can just like challenge anybody and beat them. But
Pretty
I
much.
agree, but I think we need it as the universe goes. I mean, the fans deserve it.
I mean,
They deserve a universal champion.
We deserve
like
a
Braun
champion.
Strowman.
yeah. But
I just
I do think Braun Strowman wins. Kevin Owens. Sorry, buddy.
I'm gonna go with Braun Strowman also. I mean, the whole like getting counted out, getting disqualified, screwing over Braun Strowman makes it a little more intriguing. And I won't be surprised if Kevin Owens wins by DQ or a count out. I think it would make it really interesting for the main event that we'll get to later. But I'm gonna stick with my gut. I gotta go with Braun Strowman on this one.
4 across the board.
Yeah.
That's across the board.
Yes, sir.
Well, according to these comments, it is not across the board because we got We got Dan Garcia. Braun utterly destroys KO. Still across the board, but then we got Kelby Costa coming in hot. KO wins with Braun getting counted out, giving him those hands outside the ring.
Oh no.
And then Dan the Man, Braun Strowman winning it.
There we go.
We
Fair
got
game.
one
Fair
KO,
game.
one KO on the board. Mark it.
I know.
So how about the SmackDown Tag Team Championships? We got the Bludgeon Brothers just running through the whole tag team division, which is way better than Raw, taking on one of the best teams of all time, the New Day.
The Bludgeon Brothers. God, I don't know. Like, I know you're destroying competition, but man, you guys just suck. Seriously, like I cannot take your gimmick at all.
I don't
Like,
think they suck. It's just boring.
it's boring, right? It's I like I said, I'd rather see the B team than you. Even though you just said Bludgeon Brothers have a better division, yes, I like B team going out there with the cheerleader music because it's entertaining. The Bludgeon Brothers, you come out with your plastic cameras, and I don't see you use them as like the way Triple H would. All right, And I don't even know which three. I'll tell you this right now. I'm picking you though, unfortunately, because that's just the way it's being booked. New Day ain't gonna win here. Taking the pin. I don't know who's gonna be in it. Last time I took Big E, he was not in the match, so I'm gonna take Big E again. He's probably gonna be in this match.
Playing the odds.
Rolling the dice somehow. I also have the Bludgeon Brothers retaining their championship tag team titles because they are just doing. They are running through the division.
They've just been doing.
They're just doing, bro. They're just doing. Sorry. The New Day just have pancakes and they'll just keep on. They lose this match. Nothing really happens. They're still coming out with pancakes. People they're doing their thing. So, Bludgeon Brothers needs to win here.
Who gets pinned?
Throw the dice out. I went Kofi Kingston the last two times. Kofi Kingston didn't start either match, so that pissed me off. So I'm switching it up and going Xavier Woods here.
All right, that's an easy pick.
All right. Well, I agree with Brian in the sense that the SmackDown tag team division is much better, but the champions still suck.
Yes.
That little tournament to decide who was going to face the Bludgeon Brothers was really damn good. Really good. Sanity would look great. And I'm going to pick the New Day to become the new tag team champion.
It's a New Day. Yes, it is.
It's going to be a new champ. Yes, it is.
It's going to be a new child. Yes, it is.
Wow.
Maybe I'm just kind of with my heart, but not really. I just think the Bludgeon Brothers have had it for so long and they've done nothing exciting.
Vince, you guys need to switch it up.
Yeah, the whole division needs to be switched up because you can see we've seen what Sanity can do with the New Day, and Sanity's like a heel. I think they're the next tag team champions after, and you're not gonna have Sanity versus Bludgeon Brothers unless they don't really do that heel versus heel all the time. So that's one of the reasons I picked New Day as well. And taking the pin is Rowan.
Wow, that's actually really good.
Well, I know you're picking with your heart, but you got a couple people joining you on that. Both Dans.
Let's go, Dan.
Garcia and Sadinsky both got the New Day winning. Harper taking the pin, and we got Big E pinning Harper.
Okay. They both had Harper head. All right. All right.
That's all right. I mean, they're vibing with you. I'm not, though. I got to go with the Bludgeon Brothers. I don't know. I mean, I do agree that it's time to take the titles off of them. But I don't want to see another New Day tag team title reign right now. I don't think it's the right time. It's got to be a team like, I guess, Sanity, which obviously can't happen with the Bludgeon Brothers.
It can,
but it can.
It can.
Anything can happen in the WWE.
It just sounds more realistic.
Because it can just
that
it happens. I mean, it can be like if you're like, oh, it's the Bludgeon Brothers. Look at how big and bad they are. Oh,
we can't forget the New Day's going for that tag team
record
as champs. So I don't know exactly how many they're at.
They're at 5.
Somebody want to look that up for us? Let us know. I know they're closing in. But I'm going with the Bludgeon Brothers getting the big win, probably the biggest win they've had to date, and taking the pin. I'm going to go with Woods because
easy pick.
He's got to be in this match.
Gotta go with what I think is right here. Let's move right along. United States Championship match. It's Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jeff Hardy. No Randy Orton.
Very surprised that he's not in the match, but I actually like that he's not in the match because I feel like Shinsuke and Jeff Hardy are going to blow the roof off the place if Jeff Hardy's nagging injuries can withstand anything. As you can see after every match on SmackDown Live, he's really hurting. I think he needs to take some time off, but the rumor is he's going to go into a feud with Randy Orton after the pay-per-view. So I could see Randy Orton somehow getting involved in this. And Shinsuke just won this title. He really needs this to build his character back up because he's been losing AJ Styles for 4 or 5 months straight. And that being said, Shinsuke Nakamura takes the win.
I don't know if you guys remember. I was the one person that was hated for saying you guys are going to get sick of Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles because it happened so many times.
I didn't say I got sick of it.
You just said he needs to rebuild. He needs to rebuild his character. This is Shinsuke Nakamura. Who needs to build their character? Give me a break. That man, he has too much character. He should not be knocked down 5 months in a row. That's not how you build Shinsuke Nakamura. But I also have Shinsuke Nakamura winning because I think Randy Orton gets involved. What I'm saying is we are in a Shinsuke Nakamura now has to rebuild his character because of what AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura, what happened there. So I'm saying we had 6 or 7 matches, 3 main events in the pay-per-view of those matches, and people were like, "This is cool, but I'm kind of over it." Your last match, you're like, "All right, I seen all this stuff," which is great. The stuff that was being in the ring was awesome, but like, why can't we just separate a little bit more? I don't understand that.
I disagree with Dan.
Just like last time. But
Sorry.
what I'm saying
their
is,
blow-off match was
you
great.
push
It was
Shinsuke
the
back.
best.
You push Shinsuke back with AJ Styles. You really want to watch that match right now?
I mean, yeah,
I wouldn't
For
mind it.
what?
because it's a good match every time. I enjoyed all the matches, and I thought the blow-off match was really good. The
Turn this bit. All right, so excuse me. Let's take off Samoa Joe from this match and put Shinsuke Nakamura back. You really gonna make that trade? No, nobody in the universe is making that trade. No shit. Because we watched Shinsuke Nakamura fight AJ Styles so many times. Why would we want to
I
watch
don't
it
say
again?
we need it again, but
You just said you'd watch it again. You literally just said
I
you'd watch it
would.
again.
I didn't say we need it though.
Right.
But you said you would.
And
I would
didn't
watch
say
it.
I hated
When
it,
would
but
you?
said I hated it.
When would you
Whenever
watch
it's
it?
on, I'll watch
So
it.
what I'm saying is, if we put this, if I take Samoa Joe right now out of this build and I put Shinsuke Nakamura in that match, you're watching that. But you don't want that. What I'm saying is, literally, I said we need to separate these matches from happening over and over again. That's all I said. That's all I said. Even go back to episode 7 where I said it.
You got sick of it after 2 matches.
because it happened all in a row.
But I like the next 2 matches.
Not to interrupt you guys, but we got Dan Garcia. AJ versus Shin was annoying after like 2 matches. I'm with you, Dan.
All right. Good
All
for
right,
you guys.
but still, it was a great match.
I agree it's a great match. I didn't say it wasn't a great match. All I'm saying is you can't watch it. Well, I'm just saying you can't just keep it going.
We didn't ask for that, but when he said
I said
It was just a-
Shinsuke needs to rebuild his character.
What I-
because
and
of
I- and
losing
the reason-
5 months straight.
What I'm saying is,
But I never said I didn't hate
what I'm
watching
saying is,
Right.
he lost 5 straight, and we had to watch that 5 times in a row. And now you have a player like Shinsuke Nakamura, who is a year into his WWE career, already having to rebuild his character. How does that work?
because of the creative
I don't think-
booking.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is they've booked it so bad, you can't watch AJ and Shinsuke over and over and over again, having Shinsuke not win at all.
Correct. I agree with you on that.
That's
But
all
the
I'm
fact
saying.
that we got them over and over and over again made you want to watch because you think Shinsuke's going to win.
I never. I stupid. I need him out of this.
That I do have to agree with you. I don't think I ever thought Shinsuke was going to win. But I think I might have picked him out one of the favorite.
I
Yeah,
picked him too.
WrestleMania.
I picked him every time
Did I?
because I thought
WrestleMania was the one that he should have won.
you picked him.
Well,
I didn't think it was gonna win, but
well,
I picked him.
he didn't win.
We're getting.
He's heading in a better direction now. Can
We're
we
getting-
leave that
after
out?
all this, I do still have Shinsuke
Shinsuke
Nakamura
won
winning.
to win.
I
So,
do have Randy Orton somehow getting involved in this match.
All right.
And we're
See-
back, folks.
Don't get me started.
I don't think
The love
BA
is
meant to
real.
say he needs to rebuild his character. I think BA meant to say he needs to keep going in the direction he's going.
Correct.
So I agree. I have Shinsuke winning against Jeff Hardy. This weird Randy Orton thing is going on. I don't know if I like it yet.
Yeah,
I love
It's
it.
strange.
I'll get your take after too.
But yeah, he's going to interfere. It's obvious.
So the United States title matches that have been happening in the past couple of pay-per-views have been quick. And I think it's going to be quick again. This is not going to be a long match. I do think Jeff Hardy's got a lot of injuries.
Yep.
I think there's going to be some kind of pre-match beatdown, whether it's from Randy Orton or Shinsuke, chairs and something crazy. It's going to write Jeff Hardy off TV for a couple of weeks because he's got to heal up, and then he's going to come back for Hell in a Cell to face Randy Orton.
What if they give him the
match
Dean
will
Ambrose
happen.
treatment?
Jeff Hardy's going to crawl into the ring and say, like, I'm good to go. He's going to get the Kinshasa, and it's over.
Wow, you're talking like a replay of last day.
Yep. I'm not interested in this match whatsoever. I am going to be interested in Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton at the next pay-per-view. But for this match, I'm good.
I can't let him just end that like that.
You got more?
No, I'm mad now. You can't tell me you're not excited of a Jeff Hardy versus Shinsuke Nakamura match.
If they actually had a match,
If-
but he's not expecting
Can
one.
you just imagine like the type of match?
Jeff Hardy is not healthy.
Where is it? Lower back.
Yeah.
When he's got a back injury.
His match this past week against
You could see
Shelton Benjamin,
stiff.
Yeah,
he's
he's not 100%. And if you're
So
not
we'll bring it
100%,
back.
The fact that he's not finishing his matches with Swanton Bomb. He finished
That's
the
been,
match
what,
with Twist of
2
Fate and
months now.
Splash. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
been doing that. He actually
a twist of, did you hear that? A twist of fate,
into a splash.
which was like a twist of fate
With
stunner
Yeah.
into a splash.
Yeah.
Like, he just jumped on him like he weighed like 400 pounds.
Viscera. All right.
Come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
see, but he's not 100%. And that's why I can't
need-
get into this match.
I agree.
But Shinsuke's heading in a good direction.
Oh, can I ask you this though? If we get Jeff Hardy versus Shinsuke again, a third time coming up on the next pay-per-view,
Would I be
well, if
interested?
they actually have a match.
Right. Would I be interested? Yes, because the first match was 7 seconds. So match 2, which would be this week or this week, if it was a real match, we'll see how it goes. Match 3, I'll start getting sick of it.
All
Match
right.
4,
All right, we're taking a little too much.
All right. Other than that,
One.
Maddie, move on to the comments.
All right, real quick comments. Dan Garcia, Nakamura wins with the help of Orton. Dan Sadinsky, Shinsuke Nakamura retains. With Orton giving Jeff Hardy the RKO. We
I like
got,
his details.
Kelby says the Hardys will be back in ROH soon.
I don't
No
think so.
way.
I think Matt Hardy might be on.
I think Matt Hardy's done for good. If you checked out his Twitter and Instagram
He's
posts,
teasing it.
Very ominous.
yeah, I see a lot of sad comments.
So I'm really curious to hear what you guys have to say about this next match because this is probably one of the hardest matches to predict on this card, in my opinion. It's the SmackDown Women's Championship match: Carmella versus Becky Lynch versus Charlotte. This is going to be a good one. And who's taking the pin?
This was tough. My pen didn't.
This is a
work
tough
right.
one.
So, as I said, I picked Carmella over and over and over again, and every single time she's pulled it off for me.
And she's going to do it again.
Charlotte versus Becky Lynch versus Carmella. Who will I pick to win? I gotta do it again. Carmella, you're gonna hold that title. I'm gonna go against the rumor I said on Monday, where Women's Championship will change hands. Maybe it will, but I know Carmella. Like I said, Carmella is a great heel champion. That's why you guys hate her. The whole thing, you're a diva in a women's world. Yes,
Killing it for her right now.
but like
I
she's
agree.
killing it. Even though you guys don't like her, she is killing it as a champ. I'm gonna do it again. I'm probably gonna take a shot for it. I see that every time, and she still wins. Carmella. The reason why I say it though, because Charlotte and Becky Lynch, something's gonna happen there where one of them's gonna turn heel. My scenario is Carmella pins Charlotte because I'm sorry. Yes, Becky Lynch does her finishing move on Charlotte. Carmella, what else? She'll do something. Carmella will throw Becky Lynch
Man, she
out
gonna
of the
do
ring and take the win. Walk away. Charlotte and Becky have like a standoff. Bam, something happens there.
All right.
Interesting.
Please.
This one was really tough for me. I literally made my pick today with Becky Lynch retweet of the New York Post that did a story on Becky Lynch. I'm going with Becky Lynch here just because I think that's a good start.
The New York Post told you, man.
I have Carmella taking the pin. I don't want to put Carmella taking the pin. I think she deserves more of my respect, but I just can't. I can't see Charlotte. I always say this every pay-per-view when it's the women's division. I can't see Charlotte ever taking a pin. I think she's too freaking good. So I can't go against Charlotte. It's my lady. I got Carmella taking the pin here.
I agree with Matt. This was probably one of the toughest to pick. I went back and forth a couple times on who's the winner, who takes the pin. It's just a lot to digest. But for once, I'm actually on the same page with BA today. I think Carmella retains. And he kind of stole my thunder. I was going to lay down that same scenario. Here's Becky Lynch, the whole WWE universe behind her, about to pin Charlotte, and Carmella screws it up, and she pins Charlotte.
Because she
For the
throws
time.
Becky out of the ring.
Yeah, or something like
That's
that.
a great story. But you know what's a better story? When Becky Lynch actually does win. Because this is a big pay-per-view. She has been working her ass off for years. She hasn't been in this title picture for so long. And now you got the adversity of Charlotte coming in and making it harder. And, it's just going to be that much more special when she actually wins. And she's going to pin the champ, Dan. You're right. You know why? Because she deserves it.
Shout out to the New York Post.
New York Post, baby. What's going to happen after that match, though, is Charlotte's going to go for the little hug, like whatever they do, their little teacup gay shit. I don't know. And then she's going to turn heel. Charlotte is the one turning heel in this storyline.
Wow.
I like it.
But Becky Lynch, you're going to get that dub. Pinning the champ.
Life isn't all sunshine and roses. Sorry to
Man,
tell
it's
you
got to
guys.
be sometimes, though. If Daniel Bryan can do it, Becky Lynch can do it.
Shout
So
out.
let me roll through the comments real quick. Dan Garcia, Becky Lynch wins pinning Carmella. Nikki Souza, what's up? She got Becky. I hope at least. Kelby Costa, Charlotte pins Becky. Oh, and Carmella goes with the I never got pinned story.
Ooh.
That's pretty good. I
That
like
one
the way
is
he's thinking that.
Yeah, man.
That kind of keeps that going a little longer.
Look.
Dan Sadinsky, I'm gonna say Charlotte winning the championship, but Becky Lynch is gonna turn heel after the match.
Becky,
You got a lot of-
Somebody's turning heel after this match.
got a lot of
someone better turn heel.
possibilities.
A lot of mixed reactions. I mean, we got a lot of people. I mean, we got a couple people took Charlotte. We took Becky, Carmella.
It's
I knew this
going to be
was-
very entertaining.
It's the toughest one.
yes. It has the potential to be a very entertaining match, and a lot of people differing opinions. Not sure where it's going to go. So, how about the Raw Women's Championship? Is Mr. Alexa Bliss himself? Are you going to take Alexa Bliss to defeat Ronda Rousey?
Oh my god. He's got to do it. He's wearing the shirt.
I'm wearing this shirt. Consider yourself truly blissed. You can't see my pic. You did it last time. You saw I had Carmella first. All right?
No, I was looking at that you scratched out a
Yeah.
couple times.
Yeah. I said it on my rumor mill on Monday that putting the championship on Ronda right now will be a mistake because of the fact that it's too soon. She said she's going to earn it, and she got handed the match in Nia Jax's pay-per-view. And then now all of a sudden she's in this feud with Alexa Bliss. I'm not saying this as an Alexa Bliss fan. I'm just saying it as I'm being honest. It's not because I'm an Alexa Bliss fan.
Sure.
Whatever. You guys can think how you want. I'm just saying to go into Evolution, be better maybe for Ronda to win there or just at WrestleMania. To have Ronda hold that title right now and say she's a fighting champ, even though she's not going to fight every single week. She's probably going to fight every pay-per-view if you're lucky. It's going to be like the whole Lesnar situation, but not as bad as Lesnar. It's going to be like Lesnar when he first came back, in a way, when he's the champion. She's going to fight every single pay-per-view and demolish the Raw Women's division. And what's going to happen?
You know why she's going to demolish the Raw Women's division?
Because she's the baddest woman on the planet.
No.
Because she got her ass
Look at the
kicked
rest
in
of the
UFC
talent on
when she
that.
left.
Look at the rest of the talent on Raw.
Exactly.
Okay.
Ember Moon
With-
shouldn't be that champion.
Not yet.
Not yet.
So why should Ronda? Because she was on UFC and she was killing it there, but then she got her face knocked in by Holly Holm and everybody else, and she should be champ right now in WWE.
Ooh, I mean,
It's more
I'm
believable.
just speaking truth.
More believable than ever.
Just because she's the baddest woman on the planet. You're not. You got reality check on UFC when you got your ass handed to you. You couldn't do it a second chance when you got a rematch. Sorry, buddy. Now you come to the freaking WWE. I love that you're here, but it's too soon for you to become champ. With that being said, Alexa Bliss will retain this title, not because
Oh my God.
not because of Natalia of anything. Unfortunately, her father passed away this past Monday, so she will not have I don't think a role in this match at all. She's gonna take some time off because of that. It just makes sense. Alexa Bliss will win dirty because that's what she is. She's a dirty heel champ, and she kills it every single time.
I thought you were going to say something else.
I got turned on a
She's
little
so
bit. I love it. Damn, thank God I'm not the only one that put some heart in this damn show.
Just saying, man.
Jesus Christ.
Last past Monday, it
Oh
says.
my God.
Hold on, let me read through some comments here because
No.
we got Dan Garcia. Before you even got into your little story there, Bliss wins.
Thank you.
But then he says, hey, BA, kid, easy on Ronda. Sheesh. Like,
Yeah, she probably
and then,
Just saying
and then
truth.
Kelby,
It's facts.
damn BA,
kill all of us.
she won a lot more fights.
She did.
Rousey hate her.
I'm not a Rousey
Hashtag
hater.
that.
I'm not a Rousey hater. I'm just saying when she actually got real competition in UFC,
No,
she didn't win.
Bro, she had competition her whole career, though.
She's an
Then they got
Olympic
a-
medalist.
Then they
How
got
dare you?
Then they got a boxer in Holly Holm and kicked her ass.
And then Holly Holm got knocked out. It all happens.
It's all. I wouldn't be surprised if UFC is rigged too. Vegas talks. That's all I'm gonna say.
I like that.
Kelby's got Ronda Rousey winning. She is the mainstream of the WWE.
Exactly.
But don't worry, because Danny Sadinsky says, "BA, you are number one."
Too sweet, my brother.
China number 2.
You like that right now? Like that comment? Where are you, Dan Garcia? I see you. Bliss wins. Let me like that one.
So for my pick,
Nikki's with you, BA. I'm with you. Not a fan.
Too sweet,
Oh,
right
who?
there.
Ronda Rousey.
Let me like that comment. Who else said it? Rousey here. All right, let me put an angry face on that.
that's
one.
like the.
My goodness.
All right. So for me, my pick.
Enlighten me.
This one was a little easy. I really saw I saw Alexa Bliss, put my circle on it, bang, stamp. For the sole reason of the Evolution pay-per-view, I think that's where Ronda Rousey makes.
You
that
picked
move.
Alexa Bliss
Wait a minute,
too.
what?
I picked Alexa Bliss, baby. I like the Evolution, the all women's pay-per-view for Ronda Rousey. I think I'm siding with BA, not on the Ronda Rousey hate train.
I'm not
I'm
hating
just saying,
her. Just saying it's too soon for
before the heel dirty talk kind of thing you're going with, I'm gonna go with Alexa Bliss winning that dirty way. Me out.
Oh my God! I did not expect to hear these comments in this match.
I know we're getting off
Oh
topic
damn!
here.
Johnny Lopes just commented. Oh Lord, I can't wait.
Oh Lord, BA, don't you dare badmouth Misha Tate. Ronda fought what she could, except Cyborg defeated Duck
Cyborg.
I don't
I
know.
don't.
Ray
But I would
Cyborg,
too.
yeah.
I think there was a typo.
Duck.
Yeah,
Right.
he fucked.
Like ran away.
Yeah,
Duck,
man,
Cyborg.
duck.
Oh,
Like you ducked them.
I thought it was a typo for you know what.
Oh.
Sorry about it.
Well, honestly, I kind of agree with BA. I think it is very soon for Ronda Rousey to actually become the women's champion. We've been on the same page almost all day, but not right now, buddy.
I know.
I think Ronda Rousey, it's such a big event, just like you had your argument for Braun Strowman. Well, Danny had his argument for Braun Strowman, you need to sell out Madison Square Garden. How else do you do that?
Way.
Ronda Rousey.
Well, I'm too this one, but that was
Interesting.
very interesting. I'm gonna go with Ronda Rousey on this one as well. I don't know if she actually does win the title. I don't know if it's gonna be some kind of disqualification where Bliss keeps the title. Could keep that
too,
kind
but
of
I'm like, nah.
Could do
feud
that.
going, a little longer. But
Disappointing.
getting the actual win on this match, I gotta go with Ronda Rousey. Duck Cyborg, I got you now.
Duck Cyborg.
I'm with it.
Yeah, she probably did.
Wow. That was interesting takes here, boys. How about the Intercontinental Championship? Dolph Ziggler with Drew McIntyre in his corner against Seth Rollins with Dean Ambrose in his corner. The returning Dean Ambrose, which if you didn't catch it, I have a blog post up about why I just felt like it was a mistake to have him come back on Raw as opposed to at SummerSlam. Check that out. www.smacktalk.wordpress.com.
The link is in the description. Just click on
Fire
it. Check it
Reed.
out.
Look, it's the most recent one. You can't-
Fire Reed.
It's quick. It's not too long. Take 5 minutes out of your day. You'll appreciate it.
And
The bonus point for this question is: will Dean Ambrose turn heel?
You want me to answer the bonus first, or you want
Tell
to
you,
just roll
tell your
it?
story.
Let me tell you my story. I ain't gonna get into it like I did with Alexa Bliss and Ronda Rousey. I'm just gonna basically say Dean Ambrose will turn heel, and Dolph Ziggler will win this match. Done. I'll keep it short and simple.
Wow.
so I have Seth Rollins getting the W here. Did I say that right? Yes, I did. Seth Rollins winning just because Monday Night Raw, Dean Ambrose shows up. I think it just makes it all for his win, backing him up like that. And I do also have Dean Ambrose turning heel. I didn't know why I said he was going to turn heel. I don't think there's a reason for Dean Ambrose to turn heel right now for Seth Rollins. I mean, when's the last time when they left off? Did they hate each? I can't remember. Maybe that's part of the
When they
reason.
left off, they
They
were
were
like
like,
tag team
okay,
champs,
right?
and they lost the belts. Then eventually Dean was going to turn heel, but he got hurt.
Right. So, do we? If he does turn heel, is it too soon?
And then we got Jason Jordan.
Because then we have to bring that
Yeah.
back. So I got he's turning heel. Again, I don't know why. And I got Seth Rollins winning. So
I agree with Dan. I think Seth Rollins wins. He is still the best person in Raw right now. The only person better than him is AJ Styles, but that's for later. Seth Rollins, he's been a good champion so far. I'm kind of 50-50 on this program with Dolph Ziggler. It's been interesting, but I'm kind of over it.
That's why it ends with Dolph Ziggler winning.
I don't think so because he's got Dean Ambrose and he's not going heel at SummerSlam. They're going to drag it out a little longer. Why would he come out on SmackDown Live and help him?
On Raw.
Raw, sorry. Why would he come out on Raw and help him?
To
If he was going to turn heel?
build the fact that he's going to turn
That's
heel.
why I
That
put my little
it doesn't really build anything. If you read the blog, it just didn't make sense for
It
him to
doesn't
come
make
out
sense.
on Monday
Right.
because he's not turning heel, and that's my answer.
I gotta stop here. I don't know why I said but I said
So I'm not going to get too detailed into my explanation because I want you guys to read the blog. But I'm going with Seth Rollins getting the win, and I am going with Dean Ambrose turning heel at SummerSlam.
Boom.
But read the blog to see why I feel that way.
Yes.
So, go ahead.
Just quickly, before Macho Man Matt Savage reads the comments that are rolling in, we got the last two matches moving ahead of us.
Three.
Three matches.
Just three?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Daniel Bryan.
Sorry. Yeah, the last three matches. Just going to let you know. I feel for all the three matches, so prepare yourself because I'm going to do a lot of detailed talking here. I really want to get into these three matches because I feel like these are the best matches on the card.
But don't tune out because after we go over these three matches is the chop. Find out who lost at Extreme Rules.
And before Macho Man gets back to the comments, just want to remind everybody that's watching on Twitter, on Facebook to like, comment, share. If you're on Twitter, retweet. We need to grow our WWE community right now, right this second. Our Twitter, our Facebook, and our Instagram, we are over 9,000 followers. And again, we are just trying to grow massively. So again, for everybody that has been sharing and following along, we absolutely appreciate you all. Thank you so much. But we just need to grow. So let's keep growing together, all right?
Keep sharing everything, boys and girls. All right, let's go through the comments. Dan Garcia, unfortunately, Dolph wins, and Dean will turn heel and join the new clique.
Oh my God. I wish I would have.
Didn't you ask for some new factions?
I did.
He just wrote it for you.
Kevin Nash, HBK, and
Oh God, Dan Sadinsky's Ziggler
Couldn't
winning
call
the
that.
Intercontinental Championship with Dean Ambrose turns heel by crossing Seth Rollins the match with the Dirty Deeds.
We all know that rep's getting knocked out.
Oh my.
Well, how about
just
this?
saw it in my head.
It's one of my favorite comments of the night. Johnny Lopes. I thought Dolph looked exactly like Renee with his hair straightened. Thought a domestic charge was going down last Monday. Oh Lord. So, so we're gonna get to the next three matches, like Dango mentioned, probably the three biggest ones on this card, aside from the match we just spoke of. In my eyes, this match has been 8 years in the making. If you saw SmackDown this past Tuesday, they had a three-part series, perfectly perfect. It was just great. What was it, about 2 minutes each?
Yeah,
3 minutes each.
Literally builds the match.
It was the best part of SmackDown, I thought,
Yeah.
and I'm pumped for this match. So Daniel Bryan and The Miz, lead it off, BA.
Yes.
Daniel Bryan still has not re-signed with the WWE, but like I said, he is on WWE 2K19. He's showcased in one of his storylines.
That looks bad.
It's
That
like
looks
you
bad.
gotta re-sign the man back. I know he's going through he's trying to get a John Cena contract where he can have control, but because he's not, that's the problem. He has no control when he's trying to regain his control that he used to have when he was a top superstar before he retired. I have The Miz taking this win just because of the fact that Daniel Bryan has not re-signed yet. He could re-sign after or on the damn show. I don't know. It's just
Wow.
It's gonna make for a better storyline if the Miz wins here because it can continue on by the Miz keep bad mouthing Daniel Bryan and leading into a second match and probably a third match at WrestleMania. I feel like it makes sense, and if Daniel Bryan wins now, it's just like, I beat you, Miz. Get the hell out of my face. Like, Daniel Bryan is not going to go to feud on with AJ Styles or right now Samoa Joe in that match. There's nothing leading, like, because clearly he's either walking out of the company or he's walking into another storyline. But what other storyline could he have other than the Miz? Have the Miz win, let it keep rolling on.
I like that. I like it so much that I have to comment on that. So I have Daniel Bryan didn't resign yet, but it's looking like he's going to.
Probably, yeah.
I have the Miz. Really can't lose now with his show Miz and Mrs., which is freaking hilarious. So I had those two things coming at me when I made my choice. The Miz is too good to not win here. Daniel Bryan, I think he's holding a little bit more power than we think he is. So I think he's getting WWE to back him. I got Daniel Bryan winning because he still has that re-signing contract up in the air still. So I think if he loses, why would I guess maybe I'm overthinking. Maybe why would you want to lose one of your top guys in SmackDown? So I have Daniel Bryan winning. The Yes Movement continues, and then he resigns, and then
So you think it's like we'll give you this win
to resign. Right.
Okay.
I think it's a contract signing win here, and the ball's at Daniel Bryan's court right now because Ring of Honor is catching fire right now. Fire.
Well, this is probably one of my favorite ongoing feuds in the WWE.
Yep.
It's one
years
of
in the making.
one of the best. Just the history of it's perfect pretty much, and the way these two play off of each other. Daniel Bryan is always the good guy. Miz is always the bad guy, and they play their parts perfectly. That Miz promo for Talking Smack, probably his best promo of his career.
Yep.
And he's had some good ones with John Cena and AJ Styles, but that was just ridiculous. It was believable. I wasn't sure if it was real or fake
Right
at the
off
time.
the cuff, yeah.
Yeah.
It
But-
was definitely real.
I have the Miz winning for a couple of reasons. I think this feud will go on until hopefully SummerSlam. Not consecutive matches every month or something, but
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania or SummerSlam, like next year.
WrestleMania.
If you wanted to go to SummerSlam next year, man,
That's
that
a whole
might be
year.
the next AJ
SummerSlam
versus
is Sunday. SummerSlam is Sunday. But I want to see it end at WrestleMania in a Hell in a Cell or something crazy. But they'll still probably have matches down the road. And the Miz, he's gonna win. You know why?
Because he's awesome.
Because Daniel Bryan walked away. He was a coward.
I see you did that. I see
He
you
walked
did that.
away from the Miz on Talking Smack.
Damn.
That's
Well
gonna
then.
show. My God.
Not sure how I can top you three on this. A lot of great opinions. Definitely excited for this match. I gotta go with the Miz. I mean,
That seems like off the rip.
no, he's been checked since the beginning. I'm going with the Miz because one, his show. Two, Daniel Bryan is not officially re-signed. Probably gonna re-sign. And three, it just works best for this overall feud in general, for the heel to get the win, and for Daniel Bryan to still want another match. And it's gonna be a great match.
Yeah, I hope so.
But I think the Miz deserves it more because Daniel Bryan is always that underdog, and he's the one that you never think is going to win. And eventually he gets that big win, But I don't think it's at SummerSlam. Leave it at that. Rolling in with the comments. Dan Garcia, Miz wins. Dan Sadinsky, Daniel Bryan with the W. Kelby says, Miz wins the rest of 2018. He will kill it in 2019. Is his year with a Royal Rumble win, headlining WrestleMania against AJ Styles.
Wow.
That'll be awesome.
I'm going to do that.
And he asked,
Screenshot that.
do you guys
Save it.
think WWE resigns Daniel Bryan after September 1st?
Yes, I think so.
I
We
think
can't
it's-
let it go anywhere.
No, I think they're going to do it before.
Well,
He's saying after,
oh,
all right, goodbye, and then resign him. Yeah.
Well, Kelby says ROH has already sold 13,000 seats at Madison Square Garden for the event same weekend as WrestleMania, and I believe Daniel will sign with ROH.
Wow.
Telling you, that Madison
Pipe
Square Garden
bombs.
is a big deal for the SummerSlam. Just keep that in your mind.
I think we're caught up. We are ready for the WWE Championship matches. We're going to start off first. AJ Styles against Samoa Joe. Danny, I know you're very passionate about this one, so I can't wait to hear what you got to say. Because it ain't Shinsuke Nakamura in the picture this time. But we're going to start it off with Insider BA.
These two are going to kill it because of just the history they have between each other from the indie scenes, Impact, TNA, what do you want to call it, and Ring of Honor, I believe also they were there as well at the same time. I have AJ Styles winning this just because of I know betting odds are going back and forth. But AJ Styles, he is the longest reigning SmackDown WWE champion. That is officially up today, I believe. He passed
I think it
JBL.
was today.
Yeah, it was
something
today.
like
It
that.
was today.
He passed JBL's record. He's going to keep being the face that runs the place, but this feud will not end. There's going to be something dirty that makes it continue on, and AJ Styles will walk out of this with the win because Samoa Joe got really personal, having a letter from his alleged wife saying the whole. It's really pretty much in 3 weeks. Samoa Joe has sold this match, even though it's already sold just because of the past history.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Yeah, they actually built something in 3 weeks. They built a great storyline, and I can't wait to see more. It's not going to end here. AJ Styles wins. Danny?
That's a big prediction. I also have AJ Styles winning. This WWE Championship match for SmackDown is one of the best put together promos in such a short span.
Right. 3 weeks.
For it to just get this much attention, man, shout out to Samoa Joe for playing that hustler. That man has just been killing it since he's been on WWE. Like, I legit get excited when his song pops. I'm like, man, this guy's gonna tear somebody.
He doesn't get enough credit.
He's just
Yeah,
a badass.
He's just
Yes.
a badass.
Yeah,
And SmackDown Live really needed a Samoa Joe type of character in their program. I think he does wonders for anybody he's going up against. JBL did just retweet, or he shouted out AJ Styles for surpassing the WWE title record. I have AJ Styles winning. I think it's the face that runs the place. And I just love this AJ Styles going to work, putting in the wins. I don't see him losing for a long time, guys. I think I have AJ Styles going into WrestleMania as WWE Heavyweight Champion.
Wow.
I just think
That's a hot take, Dan. Go.
I'm ready, man. I'm really excited for AJ Styles to finally, hopefully, make Team Blue the main event this year's April's WrestleMania. But I do have AJ Styles taking the W hit.
What if AJ Styles holds that title for so long that he beats Lesnar's
500+ day
That would be.
reign.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be
502 days, 501 days for Brock Lesnar. But I'm gonna get into that a little bit longer. We got Twitter and Facebook up on board. I see all the hearts coming in. I'm assuming you guys really appreciate my take there. Appreciate it. Just flashback. I do have AJ Styles winning this match, keeping the championship.
You guys bring up a lot of good points, and I agree with a lot of it. Samoa Joe's been phenomenal. The way he captured us and sucked us right into this feud.
Yep.
I was talking to my dad the other day, and he's like, "Oh man, why do you have to bring the family into it? I don't like that part." And I'm like, "I love this. This is like one of the closest feuds we've had to like Attitude Era WWE. It's like raw, it's
That
real,
quick.
it's ferocious.
Yeah.
It didn't need a big build-up, and these guys have phenomenal chemistry, a history, as they pointed out, and I have AJ Styles retaining, and I hope that this feud does go on for a bit longer, like you've mentioned.
Yeah, this feud's definitely got the capability of going all the way through the fall, all the way to like Survivor Series even. I mean, this is another kind of feud where these guys are going to fight for multiple months. I do think the best thing for this feud is for Samoa Joe to win this Sunday. I think that would just be better to have AJ chasing the title as the face, but I got to go with the face that runs the place, the man that built SmackDown to what it has become. I'm going with AJ Styles. I don't know if you guys remember. I know I keep plugging the blog, but back in April when we had the superstar shakeup, I gave a couple of superstars that would make the biggest impacts on their brand, and I did say Samoa Joe was going to be one of the biggest acquisitions for SmackDown, and he is living up to it. He kind of had a little bit of a rough start, just beating up some jobbers, and I don't even, what was he fighting, like Sin Cara at some point?
Yeah,
but it's fine.
That was
It's
boring.
all better now. He, like you guys have mentioned, he's built this into a huge feud in just 3 weeks' time. Perfect candidate. They have great history together. They're going to be great in the ring. This has the potential to be match of the night. I think it's going to be match of the night. And AJ Styles is going to come away with a win.
Man, I love it. Just so you guys know, we do have the blogs link in our comments. We have literally maybe 20, 25 different blogs here that are standing the test of time. You can literally go back to them right now, and they will make sense. And we wrote these
Last year?
Yeah, a year ago, and you'll read it now, and you're like, wow, all right, it does make sense.
Yep.
These blogs are really like cemented in. You can go back to them anytime, and they're on the comments. So just click on that, take a peek at them. There's a little box so you can reply. We do take every reply seriously. So once you reply on these blogs, we're going to take this into effect. So our next blog that comes out, we'll add you in there somehow. We'll tie it all together on why we thought this way and why you thought that way. So remember, just to always keep plugging in, reply, comment, like, share, follow, retweet, hashtag us. We just trying to get into every WWE superstar, every WWE fan's living room. We want to be
and
there.
superstars.
I'll take the superstars, but
I want Ronda Rousey to hear this thing so she could be mad at Inside of BA.
Yeah, BA.
Yeah, man.
Listen, I take a bunch of shots. Roman Reigns, I said you were a bitch on the last one. Ronda Rousey, I'm coming for you. I don't give a damn.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Well,
Well,
at me.
let me get
I
you
can
guys
put him
with
in non-bar for you, Rhonda. Say the word. I'll
Let me
do
get
it.
you guys with the comments on thoughts on the AJ match. Dan Garcia's got AJ is winning. It will be a 5-star match. Dan Sadinsky, AJ Styles retaining the championship. And Kelby says AJ wins best match of the night.
I think so.
The main event of the night
Yep.
is our final match. It's the Universal Championship match. It's Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. And our bonus question for this one is, how many suplexes will there be in this match?
Okay. So with that being said, I really hope this is the last match between these two. I wouldn't say I'm sick of it because they're in a way they always put an okay match, a good match. But depending on how Lesnar whatever.
What?
Depending on how Lesnar wants to perform that night, it will be how it would. We're gonna see.
I guess.
I do know that, rumor alert, there will be a meeting at 4 p.m. before the pay-per-view starts, the kickoff show starts. There will be a closed-door meeting. It'll probably Vince, Steph, Triple H, Brock Lesnar, maybe Paul Heyman in there, I don't know. That right there is where the finish will be decided for this match. And it's very unfortunate. Roman Reigns, I know you're a bitch, but I'll keep saying it over and over again. You want to whine and cry, whatever, man. It's just you really are getting the shit end of the stick at this point. And I do feel for you, and that's why I'm still going to pick you because you're the Vince's poster boy and just the way they're pushing it. And Roman Reigns will take this one.
Okay.
Suplexes, we're going to get 6 from Brock Lesnar.
Jesus.
Damn.
That's it?
Hell yeah. All right. I have expressed my hatred not for the athletes in this match, but for the respect that the Universal title is getting. I think this main event is it's a C+, I think, already happening. I got Brock Lesnar winning here. I have Brock Lesnar winning, if you didn't hear me. Brock Lesnar is going to retain his title, going to go into Roman Reigns' yard, going to dig a hole, going to bury Roman Reigns. Just kidding. Allegedly. So I really think at 4 p.m., that meeting is going to literally gonna say, hey, Brock, we want you. You know who's going to be in that meeting, actually? I'm going to take a quick pause. Let me tell you who's going to be behind that door. It's going to be Vince, Stephanie, Triple H, Paul Heyman, Dana White. They are going to work together. The UFC and the WWE are going to work together here. You can hate it. You can love it. I hope it kind of goes. I told you Brock Lesnar was going to win. I have 5 suplexes going into there. But I can't tell you my second part because it is a bonus question. So I'm going to stop it there. I'm going to bring it back in.
I feel like you're leading towards like there's going to be some kind of like screw job here.
What? So when you say, all right, can I throw something at you?
Throw it, man.
When you say Dana White's going to be in the meeting and they're going to be working together, remember talked a lot of shit about Dana White on Twitter. Dana White responded.
He did.
What if Dana White what if he interrupts the match and causes something to happen?
So how I take that?
How's he going to help? He's going to help him out?
How
I mean, that would be crazy.
how I take that is,
It's SummerSlam. Anything can
did
happen.
the WWE and the UFC already start working together to make this happen? Now, if that's the case, shout out to the WWE for putting in work. Don't think they're that good, though.
I mean, they got a WWE moment in UFC. If you watch UFC, you had that.
That
Kinda
Daniel Cormier
scripted, but
thing,
the-
oh, God.
It wasn't scripted, but it was forced.
It was so forced that it looked scripted, and it looked like you already knew.
If
oh
Conor
my God.
McGregor did it, I'd be like, good God, that man's crazy. But now that, it's like Brock Lesnar, I mean, good God, that man's crazy. But it was forced.
Yeah, money is
talks.
the root. Yeah, it's talking right now.
But
I think Daniel.
I wouldn't count that out, Dana White maybe being there.
What?
The next Jon Stewart.
Let me just. What? I'm gonna take what you threw and throw it back at you because you didn't make your pick yet. What if Daniel Cormier comes out and he distracts Brock Lesnar?
That's another possibility. What if the person backstage is Daniel Cormier?
What if the special referee is Conor McGregor? We don't know what the hell's going
All
on.
right, on a serious note,
Wow.
I think I
So
have no idea what they're gonna do because I pick this man every time and it never happens. I'll go with Roman Reigns. I'm so tired of seeing Brock Lesnar win these ridiculous ways. The matches have sucked. I'm sorry, B. I didn't enjoy half the matches. They were just really boring and like.
I was drunk when I saw some of these matches, so
Which
yeah,
one?
I can tell.
You gotta take that with a
Which
grain of
one?
salt.
WrestleMania. Terrible.
I was.
Oh yeah.
The Greatest Royal Run was all right. Didn't like the ending. They had like another
It was only 9 minutes.
crappy match.
I think Brock Lesnar is doing that Goldberg.
They can have great matches. We've seen it in the
7-minute
past,
matches.
but the recent matches have been awful. I have Roman Reigns. It's time for him, or it's not time for him to win. I don't really need him to win. I just need Brock to lose. And for suplexes, I have 7 suplexes throughout the match.
5, 6, 7. Matt, you 8?
No, I am not 8, guys. I'll start it off with I got 10 suplexes for this match.
Oh my God!
We're gonna have
Jesus.
Paul Heyman on the outside doing the count like he's done before. There's gonna be 10 suplexes. Sorry, Roman, you're gonna be taking the bump because, like you guys mentioned, Brock Lesnar has a meeting at 4 o'clock. He's gonna tell Vince, "I'm going out there and I'm whooping Roman's ass," and he's gonna give him 10 suplexes. And then you know what's gonna happen? Roman Reigns is gonna win.
So he's not whooping his ass. I mean,
He's gonna whoop his ass.
Danny, I think you're onto something with Daniel Cormier.
But
I would not be surprised.
Roman's gonna get his ass whooped, but he's gonna win this match. I think. I mean, I was convinced Roman was winning at WrestleMania, unfortunately, and clearly the crowd was not about that match. A lot of booing. They even had to bust open Roman Reigns to try to get the crowd to pop, and even that didn't work.
Can I just say how masterfully the WWE has turned us against Brock Lesnar? He used to be able to do anything, get away with it, and cheer. The crowd would just cheer him just for being Brock Lesnar. You're gonna kick the puppy, and we would cheer him.
Yep. You are right. They
Now
have definitely swapped the crowd into like
And now
kind
they-
of cheering for
They
Roman.
all boo Brock
Yep.
Lesnar.
But you know what's gonna happen in Brooklyn? Very hostile environment. Roman's gonna get his ass booed right out of that
They're
arena.
both gonna get booed.
Nope.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar will get cheered. I'm telling you right now.
I wouldn't say I'm against Brock Lesnar.
I'm not against
I
Brock
mean,
Lesnar either.
I like
you
Brock
hate him
Lesnar.
being the champion.
Yes.
You would boo him if he kept the
Unfortunately, it needs to be dropped to Roman Reigns.
championship. Yes. So
That's-
that's like what I meant. They don't hate Brock. They just hate him as champion.
Yes.
They need to see him lose.
He just can't be a part timer and just do what he's doing. You know, I mean, what he's done in the lead up to this match, like he showed up this past week unannounced, unadvertised. That was great.
Yeah.
The week before that, he was advertised. Like if he's showing up like on a consistent every couple of week basis, you know,
I'm good with that.
that's fine.
That man's getting paid too much
I
money
just need
to
the
show up.
belt to have.
But
the role.
Vince only has so much money. I mean, it is what it is. He's
Vince
got a
has-
lot of money.
He's got a lot of money.
But
Not only has so
going
much
up.
money.
again, I'm gonna leave it at that. Roman Reigns is gonna win somehow, some way, but he's gonna get his ass kicked and he's gonna take 10 suplexes. So before we get to the final bonuses for this pay-per-view, I'm just gonna read through the comments because I really want to see what the people
let's
say.
go.
So Kelby has got Brock winning. Dan Garcia, Roman wins finally, only to get screwed by Braun and his Money in the Bank, and there will be 4 Suplex
There's
City
a 4.
arrivals.
4,
4, 5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
no.
10.
5, 6, 7.
Sure. So it's this. Brock Lesnar retaining the championship with 11 suplexes
Ooh.
and 5 F5s. That's the match. Braun Strowman is cashing in on Brock.
I like that.
Love it.
I love that. I wish that happened. I really do wish that
Kelby,
happened.
he's tagging off what you were saying, Danny. He said, yes, Danny, Vince is using Brock winning and keeping that useless title on him so the WWE Universe hates Brock to help Roman become the face of WWE. I don't know how much longer they can keep doing that. Johnny Lowe, for what it's worth, Daniel Cormier will be at SummerSlam.
If Triple H was running the show,
By God.
like he ran Extreme Rules and a bunch of surprises.
Uh,
But we all know Vince is running
I think
the
he's
show.
going to be in the crowd at least, at the minimum.
We'll find out.
That's going to be interesting. You know, I think my favorite take out of all these is Brock winning and getting cashed in on by Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
Which leads us to our final.
We got some
Our-
more.
We got a couple more. We got Kelby. Did you guys see Hogan's Instagram video with the return of the NWO?
Yes, we did. Stay tuned for Insider BA's Rumor Mill on Monday at 7 p.m., where I will tell you why they returned.
Oh. And then Kelby, again, yes, Tim, we hate Brock. To love Roman is what Vince wants.
Done a
Yep.
pretty damn good job.
So leading into our final,
still
we
love
have
Roman.
3 quick bonus questions. And basically it's, will Money in the Bank be cashed? If so, if it does happen, which title? And will it be a success?
So, like you said, which title will it be a cash-in? Will be successful? Yes, there will be a cash-in. It will not be on the Raw. I'm sorry, it will be on the Raw. I was try to. That didn't work.
I don't think you had anybody for it.
Sorry, buddy. It'll be cashed in on Universal Championship, and it will be successful.
So, as
We're back.
bringing it back in here. So where I was at with my story, I had a meeting going in, Brock Lesnar winning. I'm using these 3 bonus points to try to regain my 1 L that I might take for Brock Lesnar. In my mind, I thought Brock Lesnar winning, cash-in is happening, it is successful, and it is going to be for the Universal title. #Raw. I think that pop would be insane if Braun Strowman comes out and
Yep.
just puts in the work against Brock Lesnar.
It's the only way to save this main event.
The only way. I did that, but I think Brock Lesnar wins, and I don't think, I'm just doing this to save me, but real life, I don't think there is a cash in if Brock wins. I don't think not having a cash in means it's not successful. Because I think Brock Lesnar needs to be a champion, and then he needs to be a WWE heavyweight champion, and he needs to be a UFC heavyweight champion. I think those 2 belts are going to be at the same damn time. But again, these 3 questions are to save my lost point on the main event of SummerSlam. So cash in, yes. Successful, yes. Universal title, #Raw.
You know the bonuses are in case it's a tiebreaker?
Yeah.
Well, let's say I have 2 losses and you have 3, but you have technically points on the win column, you still get the chop because you have 3 losses.
Yeah, Timmy's getting the chop anyway.
Really get the chop? Stay tuned, the chop's coming up soon.
Oh, damn.
Well, I mean, I picked Roman Reigns. I think he wins. And for my bonus points, I have, is there a cash in? yes, we do need it to save the pay-per-view because no matter who wins,
Yeah, booed out of the building.
again, booed out of the
So
building.
gonna get
Will it be successful? Yes. Because if not, we'll get booed out of the building. And it's going to be for the Universal title, obviously. At first, when I was thinking of this, I thought of the bonus points first, and I was like, they'll cheer louder if it's Brock that comes in. And Brock that gets pinned by Braun Strowman. But take Brock out of the picture. He lost. Who's the most hated WWE superstar by, the crowd? Roman Reigns. So they're going to boo. Braun Strowman's music hits. It's a bigger pop. Game over. Send him home happy.
Unless
Quick-
Kevin Owens.
quick little
It was still
nugget of information here. So Roman already took an L on a Money in the Bank cash-in, I think last year.
going to Sheamus.
Was it?
Sheamus.
Yeah.
Survivor
15,
Series.
right?
I don't think it was last year. I think it was the year
And at
before.
WrestleMania. It's the one that got
Yeah.
pinned by Seth
2 in a
Rollins.
row.
Seth Rollins, yeah.
Well,
Two in a row.
I guess
I'm just saying.
Where's Nate the Enforcer?
I'm just saying. If Roman wins,
That's
there's
gonna
a
be number 3.
possibility, guys. I am sorry,
Oh
but
my
I
God.
think Roman doesn't lose on a cash-in.
No way.
I'm sorry. I don't think he goes 3 L's on a Money in the Bank cash-in.
The only-
I don't.
the only
Hey, look,
way-
I don't want it to happen. I
was
want.
gonna say,
Do you think they're
the
gonna
only
let
way
that
that Roman successfully beats the person cashing in is if it's Kevin Owens.
done.
And that becomes the feud of the fall right there.
Yeah,
That's the
I'm
only way.
cool
'Cause
with
if
that.
it's Braun
I'm
Strowman,
just saying, if Braun Strowman comes out and he
That
doesn't
would
get the
just be
job
nice.
done, yikes.
if
They will
Braun Strowman comes
definitely
and
boot him out
cashes
of the
in
building.
on Roman Reigns,
Loses.
How much heat does that
And
man
it's not
need?
successful.
Get that man an AC.
someone in WWE creative has to get fired.
you
I
gotta
think
make
it will
it.
So-
burn WWE headquarters.
Let me just give my bonuses real quick so we can wrap this up. Money in the Bank cash-in, yes,
Threats.
on the Universal title, and it will be successful because Braun Strowman is going to pin Roman Reigns and let the crowd go home happy for once. And
Please.
Dan Garcia agrees. It's cashed in on Roman. It is successful. If KO wins, he's cashing over on AJ.
Wow.
That's another Dan Garcia take right there. And then Johnny
Ooh,
with
I
a
like
quick
that.
comment. With the recent news on Just Incredible, what are the odds I become Portuguese Man of War now? I feel like the odds are getting better every day.
1,000,000%. Have you already started writing this letter?
You got it out there in the idea exists in the universe.
Yeah, man.
So the more
Portuguese
you
Man
mention
of
it
War.
on this show, I think the greater the possibilities are.
Man, oh, man. Oh.
So that wraps up our SummerSlam predictions. Of course, it means it is time for the chop. Someone's warming up their chest. So this is based
never
on
know.
from the Extreme Rules pay-per-view last month. I will give you the results. I have them written here.
Don't do that.
In third place, we got Timo at 10 with 10-5. Second place, Dan Go 11-5. So that means the chopper and the choppy, the chop. I don't know.
It's going to be either this side or that side.
Well, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I was on my honeymoon during Extreme Rules. I had to email over my picks. I hadn't been watching for a couple of weeks. I mean, a couple of days. You know, I guess
Your heart.
I picked with my heart. I
Picked with the
tried
liquor.
creatively picking the winners.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I lost. I went an awful 6-6. I put myself into last place into the overall standings.
Which means
All right, BA, which means inside of BA is the winner at 11-3, which means I have to take the chop. Lord.
Brother Crown.
I do remember what you said in the group chat. Please take it easy. You're on a
He ain't
honeymoon.
sunburned anymore.
I think I still have a sunburn.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This
if you're
is-
just tuning in, we have the chop finally taking place to the Macho Man Matty Savage. I've been waiting for a really long time for this. I've been losing a lot.
I actually have chest pain today, so, take it easy.
You know how you get away from that chest pain? You loosen the mucus.
Just send it.
Oh, that was pathetic.
You're welcome.
That was pathetic.
You're welcome.
Right on the tip.
With that being said,
There you go.
we're going to wrap up this podcast. For the Next People's Podcast on Monday at 7 p.m. will be going live right here in the studio. Will I have a special guest? Or will I have one of the SmackTalk guests?
Why are we standing?
Because why not? I don't have a chair. So I'm going to keep standing because I like to stand. I'm on top of the world. I'm first place on the leaderboards right now for the predictions.
Let me just rattle a quick comment from Dan Garcia. That was loud. That was loud. And I'm glad we saved the chop for the end because if I have to take another one again, I'm not sure if I can talk wrestling for too much longer because I got some chest pain right now. I'm really hoping that my SummerSlam picks are better than the rest of these guys, especially inside of BA because I'm trying to get him back now. But he never seems to finish last. I will give him something. I will give him that credit.
I think this is the week.
Yeah,
this is the pay-per-view where Alexa Bliss
and Carmella.
picking his
And Drew Gulak.
Yeah, I went the same route.
I went Drew Gulak too. Damn.
Hey.
But with that being said, thank you everybody for tuning in. If you didn't like, if you didn't share, if you didn't follow, you need to still do that. So share the video, enjoy SummerSlam, stay tuned for Inside of BA's Rumor Mill coming to you every Monday live on Facebook and Twitter, 7 p.m. Eastern. Enjoy SummerSlam and have a great night.